thank you for the time we take for join me at this platform. We want for acknowledge una all Almami Suri Kamara, Altin Jamal also. Thank you very much for joining us. We also get another comrade where they represent the diaspora. Now in the diaspora secretary general, and he's not the person but the astute comrade we now Victor Sule Kamara. Victor Sule Kamara, please come live and say hi to comrades then for me, please. Okay, for the time being, I'm not sure if Victor Sule Kamara Yagiwi. But we get also, of course, another voice that is social media. Everybody sabi, we can also come with a lot of information then to we updates and stuff like that for we. Is not the person, but the one we everybody sabi as the people's power. People's power, say hi to comrades then for we.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, comrades, for reading at the program, especially Emmanuel, then also Sweet Bonita. I think Sweet Bonita, right?
Yes, now Sweet Bonita.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay. All right. Once again, I want to say Victor Sule Kamara Yudeyiwi because we want for kickoff.
Yes.
Fantastic.
My dear brother Owen Kasu, Sweet Bonita, una all good evening, una thank you. The Rising Sun and the People's Power, una all good evening.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for joining us. Fambulem, as you see, we get a very, very powerful studio today. Very, very powerful. Sweet Bonita self can agree with me on that particular one. We get the Rising Sun. When the Rising Sun, they talk, trust me, they not say, like somebody we don't do in research, we talk. And of course, there's not, you cannot say anymore about people's power because you cannot sleep if you not listen to people's power today. Of course, we get the Secretary General, of the Diaspora 6th Region. So, Fambulem, what they watched, we really want to make sure, for say, today we're going to have a very, very good program. So, una stay locked on, una tell we usa una day. Sweet Bonita, yesterday we start this program with the tributes, and we passed away in Greece yesterday with Fatu APC. Sweet Bonita, please, Emmanuel, of course, I mean give you that intel, dynamic with that information there, the details, and so Emmanuel didn't answer. So Sweet Bonita, kick off with the tribute, and then Emmanuel can tell me more about that. Over to you.
Oh, thank you so much, Comrade Wankaso. I don't know if the technical team have prepared that. As Wankaso have said, we have a sister, mother, a friend, and a comrade that we've lost in Greece. Again, it would be nice if we can just try and let the people know, for those of you that missed out yesterday, to see her picture, and if you are able to reach out to the family so that we are able to sympathize with them. So, technical team, if it's ready, you can play the tribute for our late sister, please. Thank you.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Thank you so much. Thank you to the technical team. Again, I'm not sure if the rising sun is still in the studio, because you'll be able to elaborate more on that. Thank you so much. Good evening and welcome, Emmanuel. And if possible, do you want to elaborate on our late sister? Because you were the person that literally shared this sad news with us, and I think it will be best for you to educate all the viewers on our funeral. Thank you.
All right. Thank you much, Swift Bonita, and Miko panelists them here tonight. I use the opportunity to say plenty thank you to we all. It's a kind of sad or unfortunate news of which we are not in readiness or preparedness for receive short unfortunate news. It's sad we all, and up till now it's so disturbing to me, because this person not only a comrade or a sister, but that kind of a personal person to me. And from time immemorial, where I come for this person as Fatu Jane, normally making column or Jane, where thousands of APCMs them out there can column say Fatu APC. Any own way can go say Toko Cantine, that name brand where many people them savvy for out there now the media. He attend to the rank as organizing secretary of the APC in Athens, Greece, the 6th region. And this person, not only a political being, but another kind of a humanitarian, where, I always say that she was loved by all, hated by none. You look today, many Sierra Leoneans, some today in America, some the great Britain, in different axes of the European Union, where Sierra Leoneans defend themselves. As long as not that particular route they use, where in Greece, Athens, then I believe they can tell you the real or actual nomenclature of this particular somebody where we lost today as a Sierra Leonean and a comrade of the APC. He always take in comfort zone or in dwelling zone, say, you know what, every APC activities, anything that has to do with the APC, when I come na miosla, when I can do it. In fact, she was one of the person who stand, you understand, tall for make sure say the APC itself get in own particular branch of the 6th region in Athens, Greece. She did everything necessary when I tell you that make that all the other comrades then be say I'm necessary, say it fits for make a act and then be vote them in. I was there with them vote them in as the organizing secretary of that particular 6th region wing day in Greece, Athens. Not to talk about Sierra Leoneans, them in fact where they come, those way we all know the system. And one thing I'm not ashamed for say this, it's clear. If today I come now Europe, look for job and all that thing, the first person we make our big money. Now big money. Now this little man Fatu. Now I make our the biggest money ever. Now my life in Europe. You understand? And that kind of person way, if you go to a hard foreseen type like Sierra Leone and you say, "La go cry me problem to this person," we go tell you say, "Okay, no one not get." He go come and tell you say, "You know what? Let me show you the way. Let me show you how to do it." And she was cut across. You no get person where go pick say this na SLPP or this na APC or this na in this. What he been focusing on for make sure say Sierra Leoneans them live the right life where I believe say they deserve for live. They live in that human dignity. They live in the best quality life. He can always tell me say he can call me say na support. I say he say na support. He say look, he say this life where they live, you are not to say na better life. He said but this is how I want Sierra Leoneans themselves to experience this life in a very good way. Say this is not the reason way we reflect. And she was on record where I never feel say I don't hear this little man don't call person in the APC where you don't call, so you don't say this. And take to the point of death today now in bed. In fact, he down for me, not tell me say he even sick. You understand? But the way he talk, I can understand. He say, hey, now support how the APC, what thing they happen, what thing they go on, what thing really they happen in the APC. Take to in point of death. She was concerned about the APC, not auxiliary of the APC, no day, where Fatu Jane, no day there for support. Support in the sense where you know they support them physically, I mean financially, where you know they support them. You know, a lot there about this woman for say, if no more, when I give me the time, say, la talk elastically, I think we'll not go end this particular program. If I say I did talk on Fatu Jane, new aspect where I know about her life, but I can attest that say she was one of its kind ever I don't meet in this part of the globe. And she was always there for fight for the APC and Sierra Leoneans as well, regardless of your political or ethnic beliefs.
Thank you so much. Thank you, the rising sun. Again, as I said earlier, you'll be the best person to literally let our viewers know who she was and what she was to us as a nation. Some of us were not able or we're not privileged to meet her, but I think the little you have explained or tell us will be able to take that on board, and we will continue to pray that God will give her an internal rest where she is at this minute. So thank you so much, Comrade Lancaster. I want to say good evening. I was just gonna try and say good evening to the ones that I think Lancaster haven't called so far. We have Devin Temmels all the way from Northern Ireland. We also have Maria Teconte, and we also have Gilda Wood. That's from Tottenham. Again, Alton Jimo is saying rest in peace. Marat also says a big loss to the party. May her soul rest in peace. Mustafa Sheikh Mansouri. So I'm watching all the way from Instabird. And then we have Isatu Silla. So God rest in peace. Dennis Cisse watching us from Birmingham. And then again, it's just a tribute. And also we have Kunal Tree says the death is like a chain around our neck. May Allah brings comfort to the family, and hence we should be able to savor to each another, serving the nation above all. So, again, this is what we are here for. It's not just about saying politics, but also bringing that human touch to our political activities. And back to you, Comrade Wanka, so if we can just move forward.
Thank you very much, Sweet Bonita, and thank you, Emmanuel. Um, Comrades of the APC viewers, of course, we be there last night with the information meet we see Dr. Samura Kamara, they give a speech. And of course, we all be know the debates within the social media. A lot of people, including officials of the APC, will hold position within the APC. They ask them, be don't well. They be don't go with this notion, say this is done and dusted. That's the slogan will be the now, done and dusted. 2023 election, Malabiron Tifam, the Nombila Obaweed, is done and dusted. So now just get out with self normal now, all prepare for 2028. So this is the norm will be done the trend at the social media. But this platform will stand very firm. Of course, me and Sweet Bonita, including the rest of the team members, them, they think say, how could we sit as a people, spend with money, with time, with energy, with rights, with God-given rights, with constitutional rights for go votes. Who don't go vote, then somebody thief them in front of we eyes. Then we gap will tell and say, no, okay, well, go ahead and do what you want for do with them. No, I don't think say that's right. So we stand firm at this platform, including some of the guests that we will bring come now, so including Andrew, from Sweden, including the People's Power and the rest of the other members. Them, we stand firm. And the speech what we listen to from Dr. Samura, we some of us like this morning till we able to capture them. Now we can talk about today, and we get very eloquent people there where they can do we put them for we in a nutshell, you know, we dey come piece them around, analyze them, put them for in a nutshell, and then we go take the message of Dr. Samura. We try for send them, disseminate them outside there for everybody to make them understand who's how we stand as a political party, who's how we stand as a country, the implication of letting this go now we earn. If we not map strongly for them, then waiting to go for face we in the coming years. And it's something we really would not want to think about. So with me today, of course, we all don't see Emmanuel, the rising sun. We all know see the people's power then also, and we get Victor Sule Kamara from the Diaspora 6 region winner at the Secretary General. Of course, all them comrades there, so people away, of course, we all sabi, and Victor Sule Kamara hold a very key position within the APC. And I go want to make income first and tell you what's in your first reaction on this particular um, speech where Iyari from Dr. Samura Kamara. Victor Sule Kamara, if you please come live and talk to me, make we understand your own perspective of this particular speech where Iyari from Dr. Samura.
And again,
All
Comrade
right.
Wankasu, before let's just apologize to our viewers because there is no visual for him, so it's gonna be a still pictures.
Yes, this is how you're going to see Dr. Victor Sule Kamara because of say the blackout plenty in the country. So yeah. At least people's power in you don't get solar system now solar light in the use now we will foresee and small. Over to you, Victor.
All right. I really enjoy am now. Thank you very much, Mr. Owan Kasu and Sweet Bonita, and also to my comrades here. First of all, I will want to extend my sympathy to the Greece district, especially to the executive day led by Chairman Ambrose Bangura. Now, a warrior that one day for the region and for the party, and it only do a lot. So my sympathy to my brother and to the rest of the Greece district executive. Coming to Dr. Samura Kamara's speech yesterday, it was a very, very hopeful message, a great message to everybody indeed. Dr. Samura Kamara, now a father for this nation, and I get the people of this country in heart, especially the party. So in his speech yesterday, he don't give hope to the people of this country that the statement where they talk say it is done and dusted. He don't make it clear yesterday say it not done and dusted yet. And I make him say it is not over until it is over. And he also further talk say the implementation then they on the way, they come very soon. So that means you know done it. So this I just use this opportunity for make everybody now the world, Sierra Leone, the diaspora for making them know say the fight where Dr. Samura Kamara be on the fight, he not go over it, he not done it. He still there on them. And the word for say he don't sell out, no, na misinformation that one day. He not sell out to nobody. They no go smoke him with tear gas, and then he go sell out to who? So it's still the fight for the people, and there is still a hope. We encourage everybody for stand behind Dr. Samura Kamara for make we all succeed together because not for individual, now for
Okay.
everybody in the faithful. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Okay, before I go to people's power, I want to bring Emmanuel quickly, make himself tell we in your own take on this particular one. A lot of people we don't begin to feel discouraged, at certain stage that madam you don't bill and overread again, and then we not go able this fet year because we don't spread matter for them. We don't allow them from 2018. They take advantage of the people of Sierra Leone. They literally get away with every single thing if you want to get away with. A test sweep and the by-election them. We allow them. A test sweep and other things then at the country.
Midtime census.
A kill. We allow them. We not do much. Now this election also broad daylight, Tiffany Mohammed Kone. Then how we go for feds? We will not get gold, we will not get this, we will not get that. How we go for feds? What in your own take on this particular speech also today, on this one we listen to, Emmanuel, in a nutshell?
All right. Thank you very much. The speech of Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara is that kind of crystal clear speech to every meaningful Sierra Leoneans back home, because I don't want to limit them to APCNs or to say comrades of the party. You see, let me use opportunity here and pray, say, let God Almighty make the shock of that June 26th to 27th, waiting happened, so we able for relief from that particular shock. I'm telling you, we still into that shock. We still struggle with that particular shock. It was a great shock for every meaningful Sierra Leoneans. That is why, if you watch, people are very disgruntled, and those disgruntledness are deem and consider them say, okay, these are legit act because people are frustrated with the shock of the outcome. That's why you get different, set, or you get those school of murmuring where you get the message and they say, okay, Dr. Samura Kamara don't sell, Dr. Samura Kamara don't buy, Dr. Samura Kamara don't do this, he don't do that. Again, you look at it, we don't cry always say we should not encourage information gap. When you leave room for information gap, it will give you a lot of misinformation. That is why today you get all this particular murmuring, say Dr. Samura don't sell, Dr. Samura don't this, he don't that, he don't make so. Now to pick Dr. Samura Kamara, even acting the capacity as the publicity secretary of the party. Because all statements the way they come out, they touch every fabrics of what people in the say they come in Iron Man out, you understand me? So this thing where really people in the say, for me, I don't blame people, you understand me? It's because the party itself, our party, I blame the structure, especially the publicity wing. And then they create all these particular moments, say the leadership don't sell. When you watch today, then go come trust me, or one castle, then go tell you, say, hey, sweet bonita, no say or one castle no day for you, like you know, or one castle, say sweet bonita, and they put that program. Because the people not get the right information where they happen. So you got to leave them in this say, that say, this say, this say. But at the end of the day, as I say, I pray God, as Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura don't come, they don't can electrify the heart of millions of Sierra Leoneans where they live back home and where they live now, the diaspora. I pray that we begin for it on this particular message and allow the message digest in me. As I also wish we will get more opportunity for me to talk on that particular speech. But the speech, you don't need for go let you be a Farabite or let you go to Cambridge or you go now one kind of university in the world for make you go know that speech. That speech, it make everything clear yesterday. Say the APC is on the right trajectory. APC is on the lead and APC is on the fight for the people of the Republic of Sierra Leone. And APC is trying at all costs to win that fight to make democracy prevail and reign in the Republic of Sierra Leone.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel, the rising sun. Now I want to come to people's power. People's power, people be don't wait for Dr. Samura in speech. They may call on Dr. Samura for come out or can speak to the people then. This speech just will come out where you were this morning, hours. Now, speech where you be it don't long overdue, or was it timely for Dr. Samura for come at this time for can give the speech?
Awan Kosu, thank you very much. I want to tell family all thank you. Awan Kosu picture from Dr. Samura Wilson Kamara. A man we don't serve this country. This country, the term them way, the one they will get money, then they run away from this country, then they go overseas, then they go sit down. That get a meeting with Dr. Samura Kamara at the United States of America. Then tell us, say, the NPRC don't take over from the APC party, they don't put Joseph Saidu Momo Komot. The United Nations, ECOWAS, and Africa Union don't talk to Joseph Saidu Momo for let them care and go back. He say, no, in they go again. If no more, I for go kill people them, for let them do a military intervention, for go put her as president. He say, no. He say, let them left them. Let them not go kill people them. Now, so Joseph Saidu Momo say, he did Guinea. They do all kind of things. The ECOWAS move, they come to Guinea, they can't get a meeting with them. The Africa Union can't get a meeting with them for Canada State and back. He say no. He say if you not for go kill people no more, let them take the country. Okay. So then the World Bank and the IMF, the Exim Bank, Islamic Development Bank, Africa Development Bank, all of them bank then they do not trust, they don't believe the NPRC for support them financially. But among all the Sierra Leoneans, they will be there at that time. We will get other Sierra Leoneans, they wouldn't be there at different parts of the world and the work. But the IMF and the World Bank, they look Dr. Samura Kamara, they say, now this man we trust, we believe, for let go control the purse of the NPRC, the saloon government are then. He risks in life, he will imagine, he come on in comfort zone in America. Now he can serve as the financial secretary. Now, he be control the country in pause. That time when Dr. Samura Kamara come, na Strasser na be the head of state. Not to under view, na Strasser be there as the head of state. Now he come for can serve. Now Dr. Samura Kamara at that time, now he be responsible for pay salaries the entire country. Now he be responsible for every infrastructural development at that time. Now he be responsible for all government officials them at that time, the NPRC for travel go any sign at the world. Now he be responsible for make sure say for any bilateral relationship or any foreign troops that will come, any foreign relation will come for can engage with the NPRC at that time. Now Dr. Samura Kamara they put before. Then tell them day where this man they serve during the NPRC time, he served 4 years under the NPRC. The anti-corruption no be the then tell them the anti-corruption no the auditor general no the nobody know they audit you. You know, sweet bonita, you go know how the office then they now. They say they go put in an office. We say they need to audit you. They no one know what they do themselves. Dr. Samura Kamara serve yonder. If Dr. Samura Kamara not to be man way honest, or one kosu, now that time Dr. Samura Kamara for don't turn millionaire. If for don't turn millionaire in dollars. Because where the money be the come out na World Bank, now in they go sign for them, now in they disburse, now they do everything. If money come out na Commonwealth, now in they responsible. If money come on Africa Development Bank, now they responsible. If money come out na Islamic Development Bank, now they responsible. This man not gently at that time. If I don't be the richest person in a salon, nobody know the check him. Now in the control the country post under the NPRC for 4 years. Now this man today, now people in the say you know honest, and dishonest. You go imagine. You tell that kind of person they say a dishonest. He work na the NPRC. After I don't work done, the World Bank call back for him. Say, come back like I work. Now Pakaba say, he say no. He said, do ya would a beg this man, Lord make use of him. This man a productive man. This man na mawe they deliver. This man na mawe good for right project. Na mawe good for do everything when it comes to monetary, when it comes to economic development. Na Pakaba beg a talk fire. He said, do you let this man stay? Na Samura Kamara they say na the word that too. Na Samura Kamara say he say well Ingo stay. He say, whilst na for serve in country, whilst na for serve salon, he say he go ready for stay. He stay back under Pakaba in 1996. Then 10 the way they do 1996 elections. Dr. Samura Kamara now be the financial secretary. Now in control the entire budget of the elections. The entire budget of the elections, where the United Nations, the UNDP, the UK, the US, the Commonwealth, the European Union are the sponsor that elections day. All of them countries they also the extra money day. They tell Samura Kamara for work with INEC. Then tell they na INEC na be day James Jonah. Then be the commissioner INEC. Now they get meeting with Dr. Samura Kamara. Dr. Samura Kamara tell them waiting at the money way involved in the entire elections. Then tell Dr. Samura Kamara waiting involved in the entire elections. The money, that same money they were involved in the elections. Now that same money they now Dr. Samura Kamara go present to the international community. You know go ado percentage now they say the election na $1 million now only then Dr. Samura Kamara go say na $2 million. That kind mortal man day. Now that kind mortal mandate today, salon people them, we no sabi history. We no know what that mandate today. They say the man dishonest. You know, honest. He call the international community and tell us say, now this the INEC say involved for finance the elections. They take that money, they pass it to Dr. Samura Kamara. Dr. Samura Kamara make sure say he disbursed that money in 1996 elections. He disbursed that money. They all he do follow up the elections. The way one go Pakaba say no go. He decide for work for Pakaba. The time the way he work for Pakaba, the NRA will they block for today. When that NRA the SLPP now they make kaga for. I get a document now where at the show now where they show you the number of trip them, the number of trip where Dr. Samura Kamara do for set up the IMF, for set up for set up the NRA, for set up the NRA, for set up a lot of other institutions them, for set up the PPRC, for set up the NACIT, all of them things today. They show clearly say the role where Dr. Samura Kamara play for set up all the institutions in day during Pakabai era. Now this kind of man today, you see, where you don't know person. Now this kind of man today, the reform, Dr. Samura Kamara, now he reform the police. Dr. Samura Kamara, now he reform this police where they see so today. Now Dr. Samura Kamara, now he reform the police. Now he writes the project, put everything together. That money they can land now in hand. Now he reform the police. I just want to let salon people understand who's our for Kango. This same Dr. Samura Kamara, where people in the sit-down, now the comfort zone, they say this man is honest. Where Ernest Koma came in governance in 2007. When he came in 2007, they called for him back in America. Now he say no. He said this man, they are no go. He said, Paddy are no go. Somebody when a workman, possibly get sense. Then they are at the listing one audio where Tolu Conte also, Unisa Tolu Conte, they say, David Schengen na in the right speech for Dr. Samura Kamara. Very insulting. You go imagine. Mortal man will get sense past all man at the SLPP. All the SLPP mortal man they will get life today where they at the wall. Dr. Samura Kamara get sense past them all. Not to me say, oh, go back and they bring that video they back. Go back and you waiting JJ Safa say. JJ Safa say the Axam at 98.1 as my James Axam 2018 elections hold in at the campaign. As my James Axam but Dr. Samura Kamara. You know what JJ Safa say? Quote and unquote what JJ Safa say. He say Dr. Samura Kamara no go win the election. He say but he say that the most senior economist in the entire country. He said for fixed country, for fixed economy. He said nobody know that alone. He said you there SLPPO, you there PCO, you there GCO. He said this side. He said the salon people all over the overseas. He said him for fixed country economy. He said I don't know. I say another man they were capable of doing. Not to me talk that one day. Now JJ Safana ain't talk that one day. How they be shenge they go write speech for Dr. Samura Kamara. Mawe Sidom. Now radio and television station they talk say. He say Alec God come up. Alec Jesus Christ come up. He can't done. Salon problem they solve. That kind of person day. Now Mawe they solve problem. Now Mawe land book because in PhD he gets PhD in prosthetic legs. He gets PhD for make fake foot. Then people when Madabio and others they don't cut their foot, they don't amputate them. Now that cause the Vishenge go do PhD pa. Look then I the police. They cut foot. Nobody know they for make fake foot for them. Then a PZ, nobody know they for make fake foot for them. Then a Cambridge Street, nobody know they for make foot. Then na Lumley, then a Badin, then they Waterloo, then they Upgun, all over the place. Nobody know they for make fake foot for them. But we get the Vishenge, we get PhD in prosthetic legs. You don't make foot for nobody else in this country. Mawe say, I let Jesus Christ come out, salon problem is up. Now they go compare Dr. Samura Kamara. Mawe Sidom, he writes the agenda for change, the agenda for prosperity. The agenda for change, the agenda for prosperity, we make salon transform. We make salon turn to works yard. We make Dr. Anes by Koroma today, salon people and Debian and the Hana. The brain behind that one day na Dr. Samura Kamara. All of them things here, sweet bonita. I know how they talk them here. A lot of una colleague them. We comrades the way they na the diaspora. They don't know nothing. They don't sabi all that here how they talk so. That man sit out and Eskoroma, he they do everything. Not to me, the APC former ministers then there, then they watch, then they listen to me. Now the most hardworking minister where and Eskoroma don't ever get in the history of in 10 years. Now Mawe no one day work as grade B workman. Now grade A ministries them now they be the work during an Eskoroma in tenure. He served as Minister of Finance na grade A ministry. He served as bank governor na grade A department or agency. He served as Foreign Affairs Minister na grade A ministry that one day. Ebo
People's power.
You
know what?
Sweet bonita at the can land, at the camp to the sideway, our salon people understand. The last
it's
one.
For the timing. It's for the timing. That's why if you can wrap it up.
I understand, sweet bonita. Well, I can't straight. I be just
right.
want to put people them. We don't understand where this man. Man, we get sense pass. All man I said people I need to go write speech for. Man, Dr. Samura Kamara sabi write pass some lawyer them. He gets sense people them for write English pass. They want they call themselves say they are lawyers. That man not so today book he study. The book where they study now, all the people that get PhD now, mango stick, then go get them PhD. So this building where we all the collect so today, where then Koreans they can build this building for we, where that the city hall, now Dr. Samura Kamara, all of these documents, if you want access this document, Akishoya they make una access the document a day. Now Dr. Samura Kamara, now he bring the Koreans then now he make the project in right time, make the Koreans they can benefit by that building day. But sometimes I can blame Dr. Samura Kamara. In need for the talk people, tell people them all of them things how they do. Let's allow people here from Imot. Let's make a whole book. It make a whole book. It list everything we don't put on pan this country will go successful. Now let's go straight to the point, my brother Owan Kosu. The side where I want for take salon people when at the most studious side, now the most serious side, that this spiritual Dr. Samura Kamara, he said, I may have my fault. He said, I may have my fault. He said, but one thing I have been very careful to avoid is to allow my ambition for power to put the lives of my innocent supporters at risk. This now what you say, when you go on page 7, you go meet and day. For some people, this may appear as a weakness. Some man that say na weakness, this man is weak. And naturally, Dr. Samura Kamara, na so God make her naturally. Now man, he believe for say, if you follow all the process and procedure, if you do what you want, but if you not get them as a leader, you not just need the political will be enough. People are radical for they be enough. And Dr. Samura Kamara go ahead and talk say, but I am convinced that it is a measure of respect for the dignity of human life. At the same time, many may accuse me unjustly for selling out the rights of the people. This now what salon people and don't say the likes of political ivory, the likes of Tolu Conte, the likes of the national publicity sector and all of other people. Both actions are not and will never even be my way of life. My personal choice remains to avoid this act and remain as always throughout my fulfilled professional career, a trusted servant of the people and country where I come from. Honestly, reliably, and integrity are compelling and demonstrated priority. I do not believe in using the bullet or money to win people simply because I do not know how to do it. And even if I have the power to do it, this man say if you even get the power for do am, you no go do am. But how the program they go, I get a lot of pages where salon people for read. Dr. Samura Kamara don't throw challenge, so even US and Sweet Bonita. Dr. Samura Kamara don't throw challenge to coordinator when I want Kosu. Dr. Samura Kamara don't throw a challenge to me comrade brother West Uganda. You know, all of them things there so where they happy. So Williams, we all don't see waiting Dr. Samura Kamara don't talk. It begin to go the challenge from world level. It bring and come to constituency level. It bring and come to district level. It bring and come to regional level. It points and so he said before it can go to the national. So when they sit down on a little corner them, when they talk say Dr. Samura Kamara don't take bribe. You know that they are when I go talk to. When I go talk to the likes of Mohamed Tunis where they parliament. Mohamed Tunis, the judges suffer them. When I go talk to them and they let it tell about Dr. Samura Kamara outside politics. When I go talk to the Saju student, the Matthew Dingy them. When I go talk to SLPP people who don't work. When I go talk to this man where the contest with Madabio for flag bearer. All of them people and they, when I go talk to them, me not to be me. Adenaya, Usai Chas Magai na go the streets na office. I was there, not to nobody tell me. He said APC no get, they no sabi material. He said APC they no sabi material. He said if in a Pakaba na Tijan Kabana, it be their life. If you get the power for make Samura Kamara president at this country, they make up. He said, but APC they no sabi do that material. Then sabi post where they lie. Now post where they can lie. Post where they can give false promises. Post where they can, you can't talk things the way no able do. Now that kind of post in there, now APC wants. Now so Charles Francis Magai say. Charles Magai. So I go stop here first. Other things that they for talk about.
Well, thank you very much. We don't listen to you. You don't charm, you don't eat, you don't swallow. All the confident time. But what you talk is sweet for you. Viewers, they really enjoy what you talk, and we serve that the platform, they enjoy what you talk. Emmanuel, he says with a smile at what you talk. He said, this guy don't talk about Putin. Well, right now, lost, you don't know what I lost, enjoy. You know? we enjoy the talk. We enjoy what you talk. The background of Dr. Samura Kamara, it worked for let people and listen to him. Trust me, I want, well, we'll go for jump some of the things they will for ask. Trust me.
It worked for let people and listen.
People don't want to know waiting at the way forward. This kind stance.
Well, we'll go for
Samura don't take so. Somebody they echo.
Is anyone listening to it?
The stance where Dr. Samura don't take so right now. Emmanuel, I want to let this question go to you quickly, but yeah, I want to let you know charm like how me man charm just now as well. Victor 70 pound waiting, one for say small thing. The sport to this right now, people are asking one for noting at the way forward now. Yes, we don't hear Dr. Samura's speech. We like the speech. The speech holistically, Dr. Samura touch all sides. And he make a passionate appeal to everybody. The one the way they refer to as the saboteurs them, the one the underminers them, the one the distractors them, the one the snitch the way they try for well. When comrades of the APC, waiting at the way forward for long for get them people, yeah. For make we move the position of Dr. Samura. Let's stand behind that. Lord able for push and for able fetch this fetch so. Dr. Samura call he feel like for say he is alone in this fight. He feel like for say he is alone in this fight. He dey try for talk to we for reassure we for say he will never let us down. Ebo, now the stage this way Dr. Samura need for convince me for say he don't go let we down. Now we for them behind Dr. Samura say now let go. My brother Emmanuel, I know you as one of the fighter there, the front line fighter them. How Dr. Samura go able for challenge this battle? He don't tell we say inside the position of the tripartite report, it demand for the resignation of the entire ECSL commissioners them. It demand for re-elections. It also demand for ECOWAS for come conduct this election. Dr. Samura say ECSL we don't conduct the most disastrous elections in the history of Sierra Leone. Now that same ECSL day, now they come allow back for they can conduct another election inside Sierra Leone again. Then they expect ECSL for miraculously transform themselves from this kind of disaster election conducted they make to a one of free, fair, and credible elections. He said it's never possible. So as far as Dr. Samura in position is concerned, Mohamed Kone, which in commissioner them, they not they conduct any elections in Sierra Leone anymore. How me and you were able to support Dr. Samura? Emmanuel, over to you.
Right. But at first, I think for long I could be when I play justice here, the time not go enough, especially not for me, or maybe it's in them for me, fellow moderator, but for people power himself. I think when I get for fair time for make go can make he do a elastic elaboration. That one they know enough because
these are the one to one. Now go for the time 1-to-1.
Yeah, because I think these are the things these are the things them way some of we don't understand. But again, it's necessary for make people and they come on board when they get short opportunity just because of the time. For make them really say about the hand material, you know, the living. I mean the legacy way Sierra Leonean gets way today again. He's still working for we. When I go forgive the man, I mean enough time, you know, in another subsequent program for me to come and do a lot of elaboration on that one day. But yeah, to your question, you know, we get a lot of doubting Thomas because some of them for me, I know deem them. You know, one, if I talk, I've been out there and in numerous interviews and they make them clear. It's sacrosanct for me that I don't see all these, you know, Buha, all these things like, okay, it constitutes the APC we are part. Because if one decide for extend in talk, you will see like, oh, the APC they at part, the APC they in confusion. And these are the trend or these are the things where the SLPP then they justify the means of this rigged June 24th multi-tier elections in the Republic of Sierra Leone. But Dr. Samura Kamara, as a technocrat, he was so crafty. He was even the places them way come out yesterday from his speech. To be honest, I was not expecting it. Now, I will tell you the reasons why. Today, One Kasu, Sweet Bonita, People's Power, me, Manuel, and me, other moderator, Mr. Victor, we get certain class of people and today or some school of thought we go come and tell you, say, look, you don't know, say the chairman, the fifth Dr. Matthew Wilson, Samura Kamara. You don't know, say the deputy chair Kuku Depa Agenda 2028, you know, we get a mixed perceptions and mixed feelings where if you are not strong, you understand, it can lead you for make you do something way bad, or you can say something out there in the media with very bad. We don't want it tantamount to destroy the inner soul of the party itself. So Dr. Samura Kamara yesterday was very crafty in his speech. Some people say they are not together. They don't talk until they don't tire. But what he did yesterday, he turned on and came and said, look, he said, me, Dr. Matthew Wilson, Samura Kamara, and the leadership, he said, we have been working tirelessly with pain, even when we depart in the sea, we meet, you know, rough sea, and where we depart, we don't want to dinner, they doubt us, them, they doubting Thomas, them. He said, but nevertheless, he said, we have been there for good 12 months. Me and the leadership collectively, unanimously, working together to fight for waiting una deserve me, una get them. That speaks a loud volume, you know, to those different school of thought where some of those information seems to be rancoring to the APC party. So what he did was that he came now and tell me, Emmanuel, if you are fighting for me as Dr. Matthew Wilson, Samura Kamara, it's now the time for make you spread that olive branch to the next brother man, to the other man where you feel say you the see say you not like me. Spread now the olive branch to him. Let we all work collectively, unanimously. At the end of the day, we could get what we want. There's this old man who can tell me, say if you get any dream for say that dream they come successfully, say you are not going to achieve it. He says until we call one or two people, explain to them the right way, see if they put them together, I say, yeah, they happen. So in name and say a dream work can be achieved, you know, by teamwork. That's what Dr. Samura Kamara tell you yesterday. He said collectively, everybody should come on board, beginning from constituency, zonal level, regional level, district level. Every level we for come on board. And this was one of the things where I've been on say, like when they ask me these questions. You know, this now we day into one kind, I mean, warfare way we not get for explain out there and then because this particular medium, I mean, it's so broad. They go, you get a broad and band way, everybody they listen, everybody they view this program. You understand? We get some people again when we didn't say these are anti-APC people. They can take opportunity when they come into the medium and say, look, can you give out waiting in the talk? Look, can listen waiting in the talk. By that, they can get sense and know for tackle the next steps them. So we will keep some of those things. But at the end of the day, these are things that we have been on say. I say, look, people then buy the idea, but people were asking, say, the leadership of the party will do how this will happen. I said, this is not my own solution. We have the profile. It's not possible to anybody. But now, as a party, we have to summon an emergency national delegate conference. This national delegate conference, it will not be something that will have to deal with leadership, would have to go pick for be leader. No. We don't see the report don't come out. That particular thing for me, I demand as a report. And you get a contentious issues, them of which way they into that report. And the contentious issues, these are issues where it be said, these are the most paramount or primary issues them where they into that report. If we not resolve them, we not sit down, we not talk at the end of the day. There is nothing. And Dr. Samura Kamara Binon said this vividly. See, without justice, there is no peace. And people have been attacking Dr. Samura Kamara, say he is a weak man. He is a weak man. And I believe people want foresee or Yerile can speak. Like any tyrant leader, say, I, Dr. Matthew Wilson, Samura Kamara, or they can speak, sorry, like Mada, they always say, I will betray you, Sierra Leonean, or if election that rig will end up to war. These are the statements people want for let Dr. Matthew Wilson, Samura can say. But let's not forget, he said this, one nation, one manifesto. He said, my Sierra Leone, my responsibility. You understand? This man is not a man that is a fighter to destroy, but he's a fighter to make. We brother here, people's power don't illustrate for we very clear. It don't tell we Dr. Matthew Wilson, Samura Kamara in strength. Now, man, where they build institutions, then you understand. In they build institutions then for the benefit of every Sierra Leonean. So we are not expecting the likes of Dr. Matthew Wilson, Samura Kamara for say, hey, if this thing don't be like this, it don't be like this, it don't be like this, we are going to fight. We are going to make war. This is what we are going to do. That's not Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara. But I don't tell we are. Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara, the NRA, the Goods and Services Tax, the Anti-Corruption Commission, the GST, you understand, People's Reduction Strategy and paper, the attitudinal and behavioral change, all these things, you understand, we are initiative of Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara. And today, you will not find any offices where they generate income in the Republic of Sierra Leone, where you know go call Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara in name there. He was one of the architects for make sure say Sierra Leone gets peace today in the Republic of Sierra Leone, not to talk about the election, the 1996 first democratic elections in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara was one of the key initiators and also the architect. So these are the things that way they exemplify. Say, look, people you might be consider me say, yes, I'm weak, I'm this. He said, well, that's not the thing here. What is the thing here? We all get to weakness system. This made me come back again to biblical quotation. The master, when Jesus Christ, we they serve as Christians. One place where they call Constantinople. You know where the master go, they meet people, they nip and change money, the Pharisees, they don't set them up. What did he do? When the spirits left him, he all them people and they struck them seriously. That one day will be make a late where they carry and go to pirates and all this, then kill them. But Dr. Samura said, look, we are not going to have war. We are not going to fight, but we have many tactics. We have many ways to defeat this SLPP in their rigging, to defeat them in the nonsense where they depend on the country. And I want for assure every meaningful Sierra Leonean, I'm not going to say it here on this platform, but the APC, they at a chance of 100% plus for make sure say we eradicate this nonsense we happen now in the country and this SLPP illegitimate government. How can you say Dr. Matthew Wilson Kamara is a sellout or he don't sell? When the man, he don't make an outright clear to the people, them, he don't tell them, say, look, this government, they fight with, you understand, illegitimate, I mean, they fight with legitimacy. They are illegitimate government. They still they fight with, you understand, that legitimate quality for make them will be legitimized. So look, what we are going to have here is a me, Dr. Samura Kamara. We don't get any recommendations here. We are 80 recommendations, but still we get contentious issues them with the day. But that will not stop us. We are going to look into them 80 recommendations there. We'll try as best as we can or make we implement them. You know what that means? Come on, Sierra Leoneans, as we brother talk people's power. If not Pakababi, they get one of my uncle where they tell me, say Dr. Samura Kamara not fit politics. You know, if you fit APC or SLPP. To be honest with you. You understand me? He's saying, you know, like both APC and SLPP. Say, but when you look at Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara, you understand? You call the light of them Matthew Dindi, you call Sajusus and all this. Today, they all want to make moves. Even Jacob Jusus, they all passed through the hands of Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara in the Republic of Sierra Leone. So he's not a person that is going to destroy. He's a person that is going to make, and that is the best fighter we God could ever give any nation. Person where they build institution. Person where they make now the best fighter that one, they not to the one for destroy. So at the end of the day, Dr. Samura Kamara don't give you the responsibility. Say, look, Owen Castle, Sweet Bonita, Emmanuel, and Victor, and the People's Power, you guys have a responsibility to play. Despite you guys are talking at the media, but it is now the opportunity, now the time. Let me reach out to People's Power. Let People's Power reach out to those who feel say, not like Dr. Matthew Wilson Samura Kamara. Let the other man reach out to him. Let we all day more and more in unity. Let me make it talk clear. You know, say the APC is not at unity. They say, well, make we support the unity into this particular thing right now where they at hand for make sure say we are able to forget what the people of Sierra Leone deserve. You understand? And I do believe that all these things that will be they make and all the solutions they are will they provide. Dr. Samura Kamara is a very, very, very good listener. And he listened that one day, somebody been a laugh yesterday. He said, Dr. Samura Kamara in all them platform there. He said, they listen. For me, I just shake me that okay, this person might be right. So all these things that will they talk, he put them all into consideration. He came yesterday now. He can't talk to everybody. You understand? I go on for disagree with you that Dr. Samura Kamara was powerless. No. You understand me? He was not powerless. If Dr. Samura Kamara had been powerless, if you don't see them, he work the team. But what he don't do, every sectors in the party, he don't work with them. Now he don't come and say, look, will they go now to the lower level now? Will they go now to constituency level? Will they go now to regional level? Do you know what that means? The SLPP now are now using the check to the banks. They are now doing a huge withdrawal from the bank. They are now out there to come and make sure they spend or lavish their money to people that they go and buy into the next APC position. But that is going to fail them. We are going to defeat them big time with our next plan. It is not a plan we'll get for shed blood. It is not a plan we'll get for take guns, or neither say the bullet for bullet. But these are tactical plans of the APC. A smooth plan where they defeat the SLPP.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for this wonderful submission. And I want to go straight to Victor without wasting too much time. Mr. Victor, Dr. Samura tell we say, yes, then they do electoral reforms. Yes, then they do the legal parts, then they do all other reforms them among the 80 recommendations then we they agree on. But that cannot go ahead without looking at the 2023 elections results and give the people them of Sierra Leone waiting them vote for that accurate counting, then make sure say they give them waiting and deserve. We now the elections of 2023, they cannot jump all of them. He said the international community go be diplomatic. Yes, then get it right for be diplomatic. But we side and no say democracy they at stake. There's a risk that democracy they at stake inside Sierra Leone. The international community not for sit down and allow that for those sweeper under the carpet. We for try for address make sure say people of Sierra Leone get what they want. See, because if that not happen now, tomorrow waiting for happen is another thing. So Victor, talk to we how we people of Sierra Leone will go vote for these elections. I don't really forget the results counted and we reflect properly and make sure say it happen as soon as possible. Now that's Dr. Samura want for it happen. Now that's me and you want for it happen. I will go able to achieve that. Victor.
I think he's muted. Victor, can you hear us? Yeah, I think Victor is muted.
Victor, I don't know if you agree, but okay, make I just take you out and you come back. 1 minute. Okay, try and see if you go able to speak to me. Okay. Right. Oh my days. Okay. Well, if you not forget a voice from Victor, I will advise you make you just come out and come back in. Sometimes the calls the way they come in don't actually affect the volume. So Mr. People's Power, are you there? So Sweet Bonita, we don't listen to the three speaker them, the analysis so far, and everybody seems to resonate with the speech of Dr. Samura Kamara. And for me, when I listen to Dr. Samura Kamara's speech, I get some joy today. I feel really happy today while listening to Ram. It changed my mood for the day today. And I don't know about you, how you feel about it. Because we don't do in this fight so for this while, for this, we don't do in this fight. We don't.
Hello? Yes, get me now?
Yes, we get you now, correct. So Victor, you been listening to the question I asked you, to so? You get the question I asked you, to so? Okay, well now go ahead.
Go ahead. And, I think I got the last side or towards the end of it.
Yes, basically, Dr. Samura tell me about.
Yeah, I think you were asking about the international community, the role.
Yes.
Or what? Yeah.
Yes. So talk to me about that. How Dr. Samura call on them for say Yes, all these reforms are so we they do them.
Was that the question?
Yes. But not to the reform no more than the thing. We are not go left the reform. We are not go do the reform no more. We are not go be so diplomatic that say somebody don't thief. Then we are not go tell that person they say don't thief. So go ahead and tell me what how we will achieve this thing also with the people of Sierra Leone want. Victor.
I think he's having a delay.
Yeah, thank you very much. First of all, when it comes to the involvement of the international community, the whole thing here, Dr. Samura MW Kamara, our waiting president. Now they get me now?
Clearly. Go ahead, sir.
Hello?
Yeah, Victor, you're having a delay, so just go ahead. We're listening. Okay. I think Victor is going to restart his computer. So again, Comrade Wankasi, based on what you were saying earlier, for me, the speech that Doc gave has been the best ever I have listened to. If we have literally followed all of Doc's speech, there has always been a quotation, a Bible quotation. For the first time, I have not seen one in this particular speech. Every nail was hit on the head. And to be honest, as all the speakers have said, he literally spoke to everyone, being a politician, non-politicians, friends of Sierra Leone, patriots. He spoke to everyone. So for me, he's a true leader. I've always said, why is it always the APC that is preaching peace, stability in the country, when the government in power, the stolen government in power, doesn't care? And he said, if the reforms are going to be implemented, the reason for this reform to even come into effect was the reason they stole an election and they have refused to provide the IRF form. And the ones that the government in power are holding on to just says, because Connor said we won, that's it, we won. Where is your proof? There is no proof. And when it comes to the APC, he has his proof. And everybody that took part in that particular election have the same results as of the APC. So it's either they provide the IRF form or we have a rerun of the election. I know certain people within the SLPP are saying, well, if you think you won, why are you requesting for a rerun? Because he's trying to make it a free and fair for everyone. If it's based on the IRF form we have, the APC won it. Again, Madabio did not win it. Kone announced him.
Yeah.
So at this point, he's requesting for the people to listen to the last 11th hour of what the modern grandchildren have come to do. If it's not done, the people needs to do the right thing by themselves. For me, that's what I've always said. It's my vote, it's my responsibility for me to make sure that it is given to me.
Absolutely.
Australian should be able to be ready to do that. And one of the things also Samura mentioned in his speech, it says, I purposely did not do a press conference taking into account the death of white man and Sister Dumbuya, Mamiawa, that they killed. I will not want any more life taken down because of me. So we were all hoping he was going to have a press conference, but we know when a press conference is happening, there's going to be a bullet.
Absolutely.
And he didn't want that. And I am sure the SFPP and their team knew whatever press conference was going to happen yesterday was not in their favor. So maybe they were knowing that, oh, we'll go and just burn them today.
Yes.
So he came out from them that they could not even hold hands.
Mm.
So for me, that is one of the most, as I said, the most wonderful speech I have listened to without no Bible quotations, and every nail was hit on the head.
But you know what? Me go tell you the Bible quotation there.
Where?
Towards the end of Dr. Samura in speech, Dr. Samura say, he said, the God where we serve, where we all serve. He said, now it's good God. He said, I don't know if Emmanuel they get that side.
I don't know if I can intercept. I beg for just
okay.
I want to ask a question. Sorry, I don't know waiting on Sweet Bonita, waiting on side of the biblical quotations of Dr. Matthew Wilson, Samura Kamara. Waiting on like everybody can get we can get issue with certain things. I don't know, maybe waiting on issue with that.
Oh, no, I don't have an issue. Every time he used Bible quotations, for me, it's like saying, for me, when he used Bible quotation, it's like saying, you know what, SFPP, just carry on, do whatever you are doing.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Let me come into that side.
Allow Victor. Let not disrupt her again, please.
Hello.
Okay. No, that's fine. Emmanuel, we'll come back to this. Let Victor just say something. We'll come back.
Okay.
All right. All right. Victor Sule Kamara. I hope you hear you now, and just tell we say yes you hear you, so we can go into her straight away. Because we get a bit of a delay from your side. We know say you don't come back, we see you. But I don't know.
Yeah, when are they hearing me?
We hear you clearly. So what I want for you to do, just go ahead. We hear you clearly. Just keep talking because a delay no more already happened. But we hear you. Go ahead, sir.
All right, thank you. My apologies. Not just a bad network they get from here. Yeah, concerning the international community, yes, Dr. Samura Kamara believed that the international community, the intervention, it will be timely and it will be something of useful to us. But just only depend on the international community. Now, before I go forward, I get to talk about first how the international community they play a role. I can give an illustration or example if I can put them in the simplest way. Let me say, one couple they get a problem where the man and the woman they get misunderstanding. But then they need somebody who will come and say, okay, let we settle the matter. And when they come for counsel to this matter, they will listen to una, but they will only stop on listening. At the end of the day, based on what you don't explain, then they will able to use her now for judge of who is in the right and who is wrong. And that's not the current situation where they happen within this tripartite. We get the government, we get the APC, and then we get the international moral guarantors. So these are the people where they handle the situation. So then come for make them go create a dialogue. Now make when you take a look when the ECOWAS being intervened for the 3 days dialogue na Bintimani in October on the 16th, 17th, and 18th, 2023. So it's the same way after the tripartite, then they expect say the ECOWAS will come and also do the same thing we they've been doing in October 2023. Now they don't call upon them for making them go come and also assist we for supervise the election we get for go as a rerun. Now, coming to going forward with that side, I would want to bring the attention of Sierra Leoneans to one side where Dr. Samura Kamara being make a statement. I will read them directly, I quote, and say, if we do not unite, to save democracy now, trust me, we will lose the soul of our party forever. This is very, very important because everybody just focus on Dr. Samura Kamara and the international community. But what about we? If me get a case and somebody they win a witness for me, but me where it testify for, I just they put the emphasis on the witness, and witness, and no go still able bring the reality for we. But once we stand as citizens of this country, we support them. Definitely, it will get more courage, even though it get them now. It will get more courage for fight and also bring back the victory where the people of this country, they don't take with them pull at the hand. And it's very, very important for the APC party because it also say those who think that the same ECSL that conducted the disastrous 2023 elections will miraculously change and conduct a clean, credible, and transparent election in 2028 are certainly dreaming. So all them points there, they tell we say, this is not the right time where we for to map Tranga one behind them and make sure say we support them strongly. Because if we not support them now, and then what was taken from us, we retrieve them back. And the same people them, now they don't they conduct elections them, by elections and all this national election, but then yet, then they do things and then they go away with them. In fact, we see even for the bar association, who said they go conduct outside Freetown, block the road, and then put tear gas on them. At the end of the day, what happen? They're still there, panel. So for those who believe that 2028, it will be victorious for them, and they're not going to join Dr. Samura now. Dr. Samura say they are dreaming. And me in particular, I support them in this because this is not the only time, this is not the only opportunity where we get for fight back and get waiting then take from we. And the one them way that they say the tripartite it don't done. It not done it. As I give the example that when you go listen or when you go for go solve a matter between two people, I no go just can no more and say, okay, well, I don't listen from Sweet Bonita, I don't listen from Owan Kasu. So that is the end. I no get nothing for say again. Now, I for listen to both of them and then judge the matter. And so there the international community will also come, or the international moral guarantors, then will also come and look into the matter, and then themselves will give their own report at the end of the day. And of course, as we see inside the report of the tripartite, and no call on the ECOWAS. And yesterday, we see the statement will come out from the ECOWAS as well, urging that the agreement of national peace and unity and the recommendations of the tripartite report should and must be implemented accordingly. So with this all, if the tripartite be don't end, I don't think say we for don't go to that level. Nobody know before they talk about it. But if anything they wait and go for talk about re-elections or any changes, still not the tripartite and then they go on. One more thing we are going for let people understand that they want them we get the belief see it's over, the tripartite. You know, over. Waiting then do, waiting done for now, waiting done for now, not the investigations. Where you don't go investigate a matter, and no mean say it's over. You dey investigate, and then you come, you present wetin you don't go investigate. For some of we don't write with thesis or articles, you get for go do a research that you get a question, you get something where you want for solve. Why this one? And at the same thing will be happen, we lead way into this whole thing. Where you don't go do the investigation or you don't go do the research, you they come and write them down. Where you don't write them, then you go submit them for make the professors them like university, the professors them go come, or maybe the one way they monitor you thesis writing, they go come and look at them and say, well, this waiting you don't do so, fine. Then in that case, you move to the next level. But if anything they win an error, then go tell you and say, no, this error did it. So it's the same thing for the current moment where we did so, for say the tripartite is over. It's not over. They don't do the research, they don't do the investigations, they don't go submit. So now let we all patient, just like how Dr. Samura said, let we patient, wait for the implementation. And the implementation, it will come out very, very soon by the special grace of God. And it don't also call on all the constituencies and the region for making them go come and support this cause. Because not to in one, and I make it say, if we do not unite to save democracy now, trust me, we will lose the soul of our party forever. So this is not the thing where I want for remind and plead to all we comrades and all Sierra Leoneans, especially the party. Me, they also ask the diaspora 6th region, as Dr. Samura don't call on the regions, the districts, the constituencies, please, let we find a way forward for make we go stand together for support Dr. Samura Kamara. The fight is not yet over. For the one day when they say it is done and dusted, let them come out publicly and declare, say it is done and dusted. The one day we believe, say Dr. Samura Kamara don't sell out, let them come out publicly and talk and say it don't sell out. Meaning they talk about the one day we, how we say, the one day we sit down at the backyard, them, backdo them, the one day we know will consider them. But for those who believe that there is no hope, come out and say it publicly. Let we know they talk behind closed doors. And I don't think if nothing we go bring good picking. And they repeat again, Dr. Samura say we will lose the soul of our party forever if we not unite now.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and so I call on everybody, let we still believe in Dr. Samura Kamara, and let we believe in his leadership, and also for make we understand, say, Dr. Samura Kamara know the sell way out. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Now, I want to pick up from what you say for Ask People's Power this question. The international community don't come, they don't come mediate between the government and APC. Now, like when Victor put he say when a couple and get disputes, you come for can't talk the case between them. You they listen to the man, you listen to the woman. When they don't talk down, then you go able to know what you they talk. Now the international community then they inside this structure so. Now they don't see a recommendation of 80 recommendations them. We not agreed recommendations them. Then the balance recommendations them or the balance position where APC gets is not agreed, but APC don't demand them. Now, where APC make the demands, then puts down evidence for so say this thing what we will take so as a position. Now, this we want for let it happen because we get clear evidence. And a matter of justice, where Dr. Samura call for when electoral justice. So now people's power, the international community, Dr. Samura don't call upon them. He don't call upon them back, even though they are in this tripartite committee. we don't submit the reports to Madabio. What did the international community go for do for ensure for say the demands of APC where they make on this report here so, given all the RRF forms there, where SLPP no come with no RRF form, Mohamed Kone no come with no RRF form. What in the international community would expect them for do now? We Dr. Saboa called so for make the ego for get we own rights as citizens them on this voting. People's Power, you listen also?
Yeah, I they get you. Yeah, they listen.
Yes. The question what they ask you, Victor don't say what he got for say with regards to the international community, the role where they play in this tripartite committee. Now, waiting we they expect the international community for let them do for ensure say electoral justice happen, it take place in Sierra Leone by giving us the rights for make Dr. Samura become the president, whether it's a rerun of an election or any other means, because now we don't provide the RRF forms them when a legitimate document and proof for say Madabiono win election and Dr. Samura win the elections. From this picture with Dr. Samura make, waiting are you expectation from the international community for ensure say this thing happen?
Owen Kosu, the tripartite committee. Oh, Arabi don't take it light. Anyway, let's try. The tripartite committee, the international community, then they now the tripartite committee, and all of waiting APC come up with, the international community, they know all waiting APC come up with. Then see everything where APC come up with. I want Kosu, I hope so now they get me there.
When they get you clearly, go ahead, Domo, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, we'll get you. People's Power, go ahead, we'll get you.
I think he's having a delay in receiving.
It look like a long delay will they get.
I want Kosu, they get me.
Will they get you clearly? Just go ahead. It's a bit of a network issue in Sierra Leone, the rain will come and the blackout and all these issues, man. It not be the episode, but oh yeah.
Maybe if the technical team can just mute him, and then we can have the Rising Sun to do his own submission on that.
Yeah, because the time will consume a lot of time in this one.
Yeah.
So.
So let's have the Rising Sun, and then after that we got submissions, and then we call it a day.
All right.
The Rising Sun, I'll take up this one here, so because now the issue with the international community, the young role within the play and this whole thing.
Okay. Before we go that side, una permit me make I just do short something we will be to say where I believe
the prayers.
Yes, the biblical quotation where they talk about. You see, the most reality about it today in Sierra Leone now that we people in the suffer. The reasons why they suffer is because the leaders them today where they fought like Marabio, he lack waiting what they call the fearing of God. And the Bible say the fearing of God is the beginning of wisdom. So that make Marabio lack wisdom. He doesn't have the fearing of God. He not get God fearness. You know they great Papa God. So why you want get sense for rule the people? So that make him a wicked leader, unrighteous leader. And let's not forget the very Bible back again say, when you have unrighteous leader, a wicked leader, it said the people then they become so gone, then they become disgruntled, disenchantment, all short of voice every day. So while they are eating, those invictive, motherly words, they eat this, they eat all those rancor. That's because we not get a righteous leader. You understand me? And the people then they perish for the wicked. The innocent perish for the wicked. So that is why today God bless Sierra Leone. God bless the APC. by giving us not only a politician, but a man with afraid God. We get God in fairness for come rule we. And let's not forget, we are going into a battle like the last time where one castle they say Dr. Samura Kamara talk about God business day. Look, when you go to the military, you go to the police, then they ask you what are you faith. Then they ask you what are you faith if you believe in the supreme being. You get people then, like if you go to the US Marine or the UK Marine, you name them. You understand me? Then they praise and worship God. Even when they go to battle, the person where they lead the battle for them where they before. Now God Almighty wouldn't believe him. And then they pray back to God Almighty. So this is the kind of person where we get not only a fighter or a politician, but in afraid God. So you don't get a lot of wisdom in him. When a Papa God in wisdom, we don't get way afraid Papa God. You understand? But if you not get Papa God in wisdom, forget about it. It's nothing. And at this God bless me with. So let me put that aside. Let us go to this one who they ask for the international community. You see, God been blessed me. I'm able to work with these people and we will call Amnesty International. I understand the thing at which people in it, just like when you get a referee, you play game. The referee is not going to tell you don't play, don't stop this. It left to how you play. It left to which you play. You understand me? If you look and read Dr. Matthew Wilson, Samura Kamara in speech, this now a media. I don't want to talk to in depth of it. I know what is inside that speech. There are things that when if we scatter them, tomorrow Sierra Leone in the communal streets, they are going to set that country ablaze. When you listen, you look at particular speech carefully, you go through them. Like how they say, Dr. Samura Kamara talk. And I get what they have been tweeted. I say they know they push this man to the wall. Oh yeah, I wish they not push him that much. They bounce. And if he bounce, no problem. We listen to the American ambassador, David Brown Hunt. When Brown Hunt goes sit down na AYV, he say I'm clearly and myself agree with them that look, they are not there for can make decision. All what is happening, you understand me? It's depend on the Sierra Leonean people. It has to deal with the Sierra Leonean people. And the Sierra Leonean people themselves have to make decisions. The international community is not going to come in and say APC and SLPP, this is how you should go now, so una for make APC now, so una for make. No, it's impossible. It depends on what actions the APC or the SLPP or Sierra Leonean people will take. There will come in the international community. Let me give you an example about this. 1996, James Jonah was there. Dr. Matthew Wilson, Samura Kamara was there, and Victor Bokarifo, all of them were there. When this man Abiyo Junta decided to call the Bintumani, you understand me, for call the Bintumani one, James Jonah, when at the Electoral Commission, Victor Bokarifo, they asked that, why are you going to call this thing? Why are you going to call this? We don't need it. They also will come on the streets. Then go to the Aberdeen Bridge. History will tell. Then fire all sorts of gunshots. The people resist and say they need to come out. That was the time women, market women, they all come out say, they trip yourself naked now. And waiting go be na Sierra Leone, we are going to fight. When the people of Sierra Leone want at that time Johnny Paul Kuruma in government, what happened? There comes in the international community. They come inside. You understand me? And when they say enough is enough, on that Friday evening, you understand me, in 1997, ECOMOG intervened because the people now want. And the very Sierra Leonean become an ammo carrier for the ECOMOG. Now they carry weapons. Now they show, now they direct ECOMOG, how ECOMOG for intervene. You understand? So this is not about saying the international community playing this, playing that. Yes, they might get their own, side like with Dr. Matthew Wilson, Samura Kamara talk, neutrality and all this and all this. You understand me? But it depends on the actions. And the APC is not going to tell Sierra Leone and say, now this action will not take. That remind you that. Go back to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. There was an order ambushing where they get the APC into it. You look inside there, all sorts of barbaric evil thing where they cut people and they're not talking about SLPP. We might have you come and tell we say that because of that, for make SLPP come into power, make them kill people, amputate with people, and render Sierra Leonean useless and displaced. They not tell you nothing about that. When can tell you, they say I make you go where combat, but what in them can put up now the APC. And Ernest Bai Koroma as former president, he be make them sacrosanctly clear and say, look, this is a rebirth of a newborn APC. This is not going to be the APC one and the point fingers one and no be APC. I believe it's within that trend. Show me which one by SLPP help today when in signature they into the Truth and Reconciliation Commission by Dr. Samura Banya. But Madabio today, he's not. He was there in the UK and America, living lavish lives, and them they perish. So international community are not going to say, come, one should go take on go for. They are not going to do it. But when the time come, and I pray, oh God Almighty, let we not get into that particular time. But if the SLPP allow we go into that particular time, it will be very difficult and very, very sad for international community for even parts. I pray we'll not get there.
Okay.
But I'm not blaming them saying international community this. No, it depends on the Sierra Leonean people. That is why Dr. Samura Kamara say all of us should stand tall and unite, and we will make sure say we do it at all costs and fight. And God Almighty then go lead that fight. Not to me, not to you. Now God Almighty go lead that fight. And we must come victorious at the end of the day into that fight.
Okay, we get Nayasu Gamatu Bangura, Kuni Demani, Fodi Sori Mansere, the Oldie Watch, Frederick Korea, we get Mariama Ba, we get Aminatu Sanusi, Aisatu Kaiko, Eunice Sanko, and we get quite a lot of people that we can view now. So right now, they're all, I want to say, almost 99% of everybody who they watch Nayaso believes say there is an issue within the APC. And the text they what they see now, so they come up, they agree, a lot of them they agree, say Dr. Samura Kamara, they fet him within the APC. Not to matter if you know more the fet him. And Dr. Samura feel isolated in this fet. He feel like considering one they perfect this fet. Dua, Victor, I hope so you hear me. This question now for you. Dr. Samura call ward level, constituency level, district level, regional level, national level, diaspora, and everybody for join them for this fete. What thing Dr. Samura wants? Because with all what you don't say today, my question: how would anyone listen to what Dr. Samura say today? Then it continue for fight Dr. Samura Kamara. With all what he don't say, don't give reason why make it decide for do this speech here so in a manner we not to a press conference, because remember the term it's still fresh in brain, in mind, the killing of that Metron Mawa, the killing of White Boy is still fresh. And then we don't want Dr. Samura recently for say, let's be careful within life. So Dr. Samura being very strategic. The rumor say press conference, it not happen. Not a press conference happen. It takes time go do in recording, full, then it go release up. So how on earth will people go don't listen to all what they don't listen to? Then all of a sudden, then continue back the fight Dr. Samura. If now really na Sierra Leone wants to make Salone succeed, or that themselves being the ones for let succeed. I don't know if Victor go able to talk to we, within the party, because you did don't day, and you did now one of the areas that we say with the rub skin with the one the way do the things that are the technical side. So like, if you get chance for come and talk to me about this one, we really appreciate that. You agree right now? I don't say they take time for make we agree because
yes, I hear you loud and clear.
Yes, so dear, explain to we, with all waiting, we don't agree with.
I hear you loud and clear. Now they get me.
Yes, we they get you clearly, and I want to let you talk to me. With all waiting, we don't agree so on this picture. So why would anyone want to continue fighting against Dr. Samura? Because now we see at the forum where lots of people they write about. Go ahead, sir. Well,
Owan Kasu, the whole thing here now that that selfish interest where some people get, and greed, selfishness and greed because they don't want to let the rest of the masses, especially the grassroots, and they feel sorry for the grassroots. Where you come by the rain, then they under the sun, then they. They know they feel sorry, they know they sympathize, they know they get that sorry heart for the grassroots where they suffer, where they make the party exist. Then they hate Dr. Samura Kamara for letting you know achieve in goal. For the one them way then they fight for making you know achieving goal. Dr. Samura Kamara know they pay attention to them. And attention all now on how the tripartite in implementation for take place. They call where a call the regions, the districts, and the constituencies this time around, not only about him as Dr. Samura Kamara, this time around, now for everybody for put a hand together, for move forward. How we for do them? We can do petitioning for say with a demand from the report we then give from the tripartite report say all ECSL staff therefore resign. Let we nationwide and worldwide, especially we from the diaspora, let we raise up a petitioning that we they support the party in request for make the ECSL staff resign. And then also the demand from Dr. Samura Kamara that we forget to rerun. They're all into there and then we for the fight for now. Let we raise the voice until then we. My brother, I can tell you something. If Pekin they cry small and then he stop, if he hungry, in mama no will no say that because of hunger he cry. But if he cry persistently, a mama will not say, oh, this need justice. Even if a mama not go, but somebody else when they listen to that beginning cry, it will turn to a mama and say, hey, that beginning they cry, listen to them. Go attend to them. And like that's the same thing we will face presently. So we they call on everybody for making them go come and rally behind Dr. Samura Kamara, where he say, let everybody come. So the demand where it call on we now for let everybody they part of the processing. You know, I've been explain give me Papa the whole thing yesterday. I say, Papa, where you been work you tobacco? Then you don't make one bill. Then I tell you, say this one bill here na so kilo you come out, but you know see the weight of them. You go just believe me. What if I tell you say na 5 kilos and then I give 5 kilos money? Now you say I no go agree. He say I go must see first how many kilos then they did. Now I say well, now so the whole process they go. Dr. Samura Kamara don't call we all for let we all go put hand together. For let we say they part of the fight we in the do. Let we not map far and say Dr. Samura. When you they part of the fight, you they understand. You know, the situation where Dr. Samura Kamara they face presently, now like the footballer where they inside the pitch, they play football. Then we are the members them, now we are the audience. Now, all man they talk say, hey, why Dr. Samura Kamara not do this? Some man and they say the statement, the speech where he make yesterday, why he not go do am na State House? So all man they pick some own points them say why you not do this, why you not do this. But some man them if them put them inside that position, they I wonder how the person will even respond. So for let Dr. Samura Kamara able to handle this whole situation up till now, my brother, the infight within the party eboku. Now make Dr. Samura Kamara they always run to God. It's really emotional. That who will he run to? But I will want for come Naya and join them, and myself go request una for Leona go join them for thank the co-chair, Dr. Kaifala Mara, and in team, when Dr. Richard Conte, you get Ambassador Almami Petito Kuruma, we get Bernadette Kuruma, we get David Fona, we get Boniface, we get Prince Tolly, and the rest. So then one day, now they've been there at the front line for do investigations. So we thank them so much. Notwithstanding, we get Dr. Joseph Samuel Sise, where they can commonly call Dr. Sam Sise.
Yeah.
Where now he had the technical team, himself and in team, they play a very, very vital role. They play a great role. We thank them.
Shame. Okay.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. I think say we go give Bonita, what do you think? We give Emmanuel
Yes, because he has been with us for a last final word.
Yes.
It will be nice. And then with the technical team come and cut us off.
Yeah, Emmanuel, you're muted.
So dear fellow Sierra Leoneans, let we join Dr. Samura Kamara, fellow Sierra Leoneans, at the big. This not to the time for let we fight among ourselves.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Emmanuel, you're muted. I don't know for some reason. You.
Let just try.
Okay. So just do a wrap up for me quickly, no more now.
Okay, yeah. I think I don't mute myself now because of time. I get meeting back again as we'll be talk behind. Now, this you see one side the way Sweet Bonita been they talk about where they be try for ask people powers, but let me try for Kamia, and this could be my last statement before I say goodbye to people out there. You see this report itself, when you put them all together, you understand it's an indictment. This report indicts the SLPP. It's an indictment. No matter how you don't need to go sit down in a law classroom. The SLPP has already indicted themselves. Logically, let's look at it here. Una go agree about disputes. Say this happen and they say this not happen. You understand me? Now this road, now so, now this, now did that person pass. Then una go sit down. You see here the APC very logical. Now, una go sit down, una talk, una agree. Inside that agreement, they will una do all the things that APC put forth. This thing they not come up from SLPPO. Now, APC bring them to effort here. They will conduct the elections, the electoral commission, the system, the ONS, all you understand. Everything we wanna use is not correct. The way man I wanna use is not correct. Let's try for correct time. Now in themselves would speak fully like this. Okay, yes, not correct time. Now true ben na so it happen. Then now what then they don't show you say now crooked way. You they get a successful or you they get a genuine outcome from a crooked way. Una tell me back. We don't need for sit down na law class. All the things that SLPP agree to into that particular thing where they call say recommendations. These are wrongs that will be happen into the elections of June 24th, 2023. Now the wrongs then now when the SLPP agree to go and say yes indeed wrong thing they happen. Now then thing they need them go sit down say let we agree. Then nobody not tell you say now from 20 this so. Now the wrongs then will happen in 2023 June 24 elections. SLPP agree to. So that document alone itself don't indict the SLPP. So there comes in now they say okay they agree. Then what about the thief or not thief now? The thing wanna say, we say now una say no to una. We don't bring in substantial fact, material, evidence, everything. Because they can say you where they call the piper for can't play music for sabi dance. If you ask for iniquity, you must have a plain hands. And the APC, we have done all these things. So what about the SLPP? You understand? I agree with the brother. It's a clear investigation. The SLPP we are investigated for the elections. And now the investigations come out where they agree, say, you take this, you say no, I not take this, but now I pass. That window there be meter you open and go inside. What you go do and I say that this should take. At the end of the day, you put them together, you find out a thievery happen. And the SLPP they thief the elections. They set a palace coup in the Republic of Sierra Leone. But what I'm saying here, now that I go back for differ. I do believe that yes, we get 1 or 2, 3 things that will happen in the party. I pray that let the shock let we all see reasons for make we fight along with Dr. Matthew Wilson, Samura Kamara. When we get this fight, the fight end up for being victorious for we. Not only for we, it will be a record for the APC. Quite a long time they know the things the APC. This is a time the APC have the right to restore democracy in the country. This is not the first time. It only happen. If we talk about democracy today in Sierra Leone, it's the APC. So it's another giving opportunity for the APC for make sure say this democracy where they be make yesterday, they want for kill and today, and then for fight for them at all costs. How can we fight for it? By we standing together collectively, unanimously. One, let's not forget, say, when we been go into this peace unity talk into the Bintumani, we give the bat of the tripartite. At the end of the day, what was the sole purpose or the reason behind it? It was because of the June 24th multi-tier elections that has a lot of disagreement between the APC and the SLPP. That was the bone of contention we make we go there. That was what we agreed on, you understand? We give we all those resolutions, till you come to resolution 3, where the tripartite reached to this part. So nothing yet has been over, because you get a contentious issues when they not even treat that issue there. And if you don't treat that issue, the disagreement, you don't put everything together. You say, okay, nothing no left here, so this thing don't complete. But that report is not complete. There is nothing yet we don't done into it. How you go on for go treat agreement they will not agree, then the thing that when a bone of contention, you know want for treat them. It's not going to possible. You know they work. So that is why we've been telling we members of parliament and say, look, Jack, you guys have to go to parliament. You guys have to go to the councils or your different district administrations. Yeah, we are going for social reason for social purpose. Now it has come out. So there comes in now at the use on a medium. I don't know if I get the opportunity here for asking members of parliament them say, what are you guys doing? Haven't you guys, view this report? Una not see this report yet? Una not see this report? What about you, the mayors? What about you, the chairpersons and councillors? Una not see this report yet? Let's not forget, in April or February or so, we went to National Delegates Conference. At the end of the day, these people then go, elect people and wait today, then can give you this symbol and put you out there. Are you there in your interest, in your own personal interest, or for the interest of the people, or those delegates? At which interest today are you serving in that parliament? At which interest, or who interest are you serving in that councils or districts? You understand me? So this is the questions we pose to we MP. And I did not say this also, and I go record here. It is now on the honors part of the APC National Advising Committee, when a NAC, for someone an emergency meeting for like the meet. Inside that particular meeting, then we'll go there and talk and find the resolutions then waiting for someone, all district chairman, constituency chairman, everybody. Therefore, summon them, including councillors, MP them, for come to party office and tell them, say, this is the report. Now, this will make una go to that parliament, so. Then find a resolution there also, where them for call an immediate or emergency National Delegates Conference. I'm telling you, at the end part of that National Delegates Conference, you and I will be celebrating. The time when they call for that National Delegates Conference, we'll go celebrate. As we people then go, let's begin for celebrate. And as I don't talk this, it don't go all over the year. SLPP then now, then at the bank, then they cash the fast check, ready for can begin pass with then give yours act to people. Oh, I wish and approve people they not accept them. If something take them, they eat them and then profit, but I pray they not take them. But they are now in the bank, then they cash the check them now for coming to people. MP, I hope we are not fall for that one day. Councillors, chairs and mayor presidents, I hope we are not fall for that one day. Let us summon this national emergency delegate conference, and me and you too. Let's celebrate when that one day will come into light. I thank you all plenty. Thank you for the opportunity we una give me. Yeah, let God bless you. Long live the mighty All People's Congress. At this time, I'll continue. But we must say Hakuna Matata at the end of the day. Thank you.
Sweet Bonita.
Thank you very much, the Rising Sun. I think there is no other way we would have ended this particular program. But I would like to say thank you for giving us audience as always.
Right. Thank you.
Team, if possible, if we can play the tribute and then we call it a day, because Comrade Wankasu, we have gone beyond the time.
Yeah.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you